Hey, it's Dorleen. Welcome to my channel. Before we get started on my newest layout, this is the left side of the companion piece that I'm doing for this page. So basically I just cut all the dimensions the same, two strips of 1.5 by 12-inch pieces of paper. You could see the original layout over there on the bottom just peeking out, and I'm doing that just so I can use that to guide where I'm placing these strips. Now on the original one we had a 5 by 11 this piece. This is what's left over, 7 inches by 11. I just decided to use the 7 instead of cutting it down to 5. But basically everything else is pretty much the same. So my family and I do a annual virtual marathon, and we have lots of challenges and things like that. So, we encourage to take pictures and post them, etc., etc. And so I'm doing an album of it. Now, of course, I'm putting the adhesive and I run out. So I put that over to the side and I grab my handheld Tombow adhesive runner, which works fine. But I usually like to use my pink ATG gun because, especially in those larger pieces, it just seems to go a little bit smoother. Definitely use the smaller one. Look at me. I went ahead and grabbed it again, knowing there was nothing in there, but I should probably move it to the side because I'll probably end up doing it again. But what I was saying is I like to use a smaller one for small pieces. Obviously, I use liquid adhesive for, you'll see me using it for the star because you see how they have the really thin points. It's just easier for me to use liquid adhesive. This is from Nuvo. It's one of my favorite. I like it because it doesn't have like a sticky residue, and some of the other glues do, which gets all over yourself and everywhere, or at least in my opinion. So anyhow, back to the marathon. So it's pretty obvious what I'm doing, so I'm not going to talk so much about what I'm doing here. But one thing I wanted to point out, look, that 8.5-inch square has 9 photos on it. And the reason why I was able to get so many is what I do is I just go to my local Walgreens, and you could probably do this anywhere, but I create a collage print. So I use the 4x6 for my base, and the more photos you add, of course, the more the smaller they're going to get. So you see how some of those photos are like, I mean, they're like postage stamp size, which is fine because these are pictures of water bottles. So I don't need a huge picture of a water bottle. And so, if you're taking pictures of your food or just kind of random things, a small photo will do. And the nice thing is, especially if you get them, like when they have 50% off on all photos, you get these, 5 or 6 photos for, 20 cents or whatever. So I like to do that. If you add 2 photos, they end up being about wallet size, a little bit smaller because you do get a border, but that works too. And that's a really fun way to add some just interest on your pages. So check that out. Just check out your local or wherever you get your photos processed, and I'm sure they all have a way you can do collage prints and do that. I do that quite a lot because I do like to focus on the photos and get as many photos as I can where it's visually pleasing, obviously, like I believe this one is. But anyhow, I hope that helps and encourage you to try something different. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Also hit that subscribe button if you're not already a subscriber. You can also hit the notification bell. I do post at least 2 videos a week. One is always scrapbooking, and the other is whatever it is I'm creating in the command center, which is the name of my craft room and also my blog. And I'll have a link below in the information box. But if you go to my blog, you can get all the information on like the products that I use, things like that. But I do hope you like this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.